Alright, hello everyone, it's Pig Puncher, and welcome back to a brand new video. Really quick, before I get into the main topic of today's video, I want to thank you all so much for 10,000 subscribers. These last few months of growth have been amazing, and I can't express how grateful I am to each and every one of you who has subscribed to the channel. Those of you who are wondering, my 10,000 subscriber special will be coming out soon. I just need to film it and stuff, but I promise to get it out to you guys before the end of the month. With all that being said, I want to add a quick disclaimer before getting started. The individual that I'm going to be going after in today's video is very young. She's 14 years old, and I don't want anyone going out of their way to send her hate, even if the things she believes and the people she is friends with are heinous. She is the victim of this story, but even so, a victim can always become a predator. Usually, I could care less about the views of a 14-year-old, but she has almost 1 million subscribers as of the recording of this video, and she has a massive audience. I want to get down to the bottom of what happened to this YouTuber, and to figure out how an 11-year-old commentary and storytime YouTuber grew up into a 14-year-old alt-writer who injects fascist politics into her content for an audience of nearly 1 million people. Back in 2016, YouTube was being taken by storm by a genre of YouTube videos that are kind of similar to mine, the commentary community. Basically, these channels made videos that would feature gameplay in the background while the YouTuber talked over them. Sometimes they would talk about a certain topic, sometimes they would tell stories, and sometimes they would make fun of other creators on the platform. Two of the most prominent YouTubers in this community at the time were Pyrocynical and Leafy is Here. Don't get me wrong, these videos and channels were my shit back then. I loved them. Most of them uploaded daily videos, and I found them pretty entertaining to listen to while doing chores or homework. But one channel started to grow in relevance among all the rest. On March 10th, 2016, Pyrocynical uploaded a video called The Worst Thing in All of YouTube, with a thumbnail featuring the 11-year-old commentary YouTuber, Lieutenant Corbis. In the video, he talks about how he discovered her channel and how surprised he was at how mature and funny she is for an 11-year-old girl. The video now sits at about 2.5 million views, and this shoutout launched Lieutenant Corbis' channel near the top of the commentary community. I also checked her channel out back in 2016, and to be honest, I thought her content was pretty funny. Looking back on it though, I was really just laughing at a little girl who says cunt a lot. Those are actually her words, not mine, and it was kinda weird and possibly even detrimental that she was gaining such overwhelming popularity at such a young age. At the time, there was nothing political about her content. It was just her swearing and telling stories about her life, and when the commentary community started to die out, around the next year, she was one of the creators who moved on from that type of content, just as Pyrocynical had. Honestly, I didn't hear much about her for the next couple years after she stopped making commentary videos. Ironically enough, because during 2016 and 2017, I was falling down the alt-right rabbit hole myself and had become immersed in a new community, the anti-SJW community. That doesn't mean her channel wasn't growing though. It was, and it was growing fast. Around the beginning of 2019, Soph came back into my sights again, but not for reasons that I would have liked. A YouTuber by the name of Nafuckers had created a video called the Lieutenant Corbis Racist Meltdown, where he revealed some chat logs from her Discord server and started to reveal the fact that she had in fact adopted some seriously concerning political views. The chat logs that he read go as follows. Her name in her Discord is Lieutenant, which says a lot. Fuck Muslims. Fuck them all. I wish an atomic bomb would drop on the Middle East already. I fucking hate those sand with all my might. Fucking pedophiles and child rapists. I wish there would be a Hitler for Muslims. Gas them all. This will always be relevant. Doing one of the following two things will satisfy me in life. A. Destroying the pedophile rings in Hollywood. B. Killing a substantial amount of the Muslim pedophile population, a few thousand of the hundreds of millions of them. Also, everyone make sure you have a knife and gun on you at all times. You heard it here first. Mass genocide of Muslims, a service to society. JK, but please kill Muslims. Better be covered up. Y'all got your burqas on? Yeah, she isn't just the edgy apolitical commentary channel she used to be back in the day anymore. She went on to inject these far-right politics into her videos as well, using edgy humor in order to have plausible deniability. Around this time, she also debated the Twitch streamer Destiny on the Kill stream, where they also were joined by Nick Fuentes, a popular neo-Nazi commentator, and the two of them went on to defend each other in the debate against Destiny. Since then, she has been spending large amounts of time with other alt-right YouTubers like Nick Fuentes, who was mentioned before, as well as Brittany Venti, who made an entire video dog-whistling the warrior gene that many racists like to use as evidence that black people are inherently violent. It doesn't exist, by the way, but she masked her intent by pretending she is talking about pit bulls in the video. If you're curious about how this video by her is dog whistling, I'll leave a link to a stream I did on it in the description. Lieutenant Corbis, who has now changed her YouTube name to just Soph, also made a similar video where she dog whistles the Jewish question, a conspiracy used by anti-Semites claiming that a large secret underground cabal of Jewish people control all media and banks and that they have an agenda against white people to cuck them out of their country through the Great Replacement, which is another conspiracy theory used to justify racism by white supremacists. Instead of pit bulls though, Soph uses boomers as a stand-in for Jews. Lately, many other neo-Nazis have been doing the same thing, using boomer as a dog whistle when referring to Jews. Mind you, not everyone who makes fun of boomers are anti-Semites, but it seems to be becoming a new trend that you might want to look out for. So, how did this happen? How did an edgelord gamer, 11-year-old commentary YouTuber, become one of the largest alt-right creators on YouTube? Well, there are a few theories. Some claim that her parents may be neo-Nazis who have brainwashed her into having these views. They speculate that there may be emotional, physical, or even sexual abuse involved, but I haven't seen enough evidence for that to be the theory that I go with. Plus, back in 2016, she didn't seem to have these political views, so I don't think it's her parents. Some people also like to claim that it was her brother, but for the same reasons, I find it unlikely since he has been helping her with the channel since she was 11, so if that was the case, the far-right views would have at least been somewhat apparent in those old videos too. Another person people like to point out is this dude named VapoRubBoy, who apparently ghostwrites her videos. It would make sense considering this little gem he posted on Twitter praising the Christchurch shooter, but even still, I don't think there's enough evidence to say that he is solely responsible. Personally, I think the most likely case is that she fell down the same rabbit hole I did. Just way harder. I wouldn't be surprised if the massive amount of fame she had at such a young age had began to change her, and that being surrounded by edgelords on the internet all day started to normalize racist, homophobic, and anti-Semitic ideas in her mind. When she started associating with people like Nick Fuentes and Brittany Venti, I imagine they were happy to preach to her about politics and started to fill her with even more propaganda. Regardless of how she adopted these views, she's including them in her videos with the express purpose of doing the same to others, and this makes her dangerous. Radical alt-right ideas are becoming more and more popular online, even on YouTube, and we need to fight this rhetoric. Don't let the far-right claim edginess and memes. Utilize the humor they use, but inject leftist politics into them. Maybe we can pull some of the people out of the rabbit hole before it's too late. Soph is the perfect example of how teens are being radicalized to the alt-right online. But not everyone has to go as far as her if they have these ideas debunked before they do. That is why I do what I do on this channel. I want to help stop the alt-right from spreading the way it is, and if I can do that successfully for at least one impressionable teen who is falling down that rabbit hole, then I consider it a success. Well everyone, thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you're new, hit that subscribe button to see more content from me and help support the channel as well. Also be sure to follow me on Twitter and Twitch, and join the fan Discord where you can talk to me and other fans, and of course my website, pigpuncher.com. Links to all of these will be in the description down below, so be sure to go down there if you're interested. That's it for me today guys, thank you all so much for watching. Pig Puncher, out.